Hello everybody. I am here today because a viewer of mine requested I look at heat content a few months ago. I meant to make this video back in March, but that same month I ended up being bitch slapped with a strike for nudity and sexual content as I was about to start working on it. I didn't want to push my luck, so I waited until the warning expired before I made this video, hence why it took so long. I want to add a few disclaimers first though. My videos contain swearing and mature jokes, so this isn't for little kids. More importantly, the content we're discussing is sexually explicit, often created by children, and definitely shouldn't be on YouTube. This video will be heavily censored. My goal is to spread awareness about this disturbing trend. I absolutely do not endorse creating this content, especially if you are a minor. Seriously, honey. Please, 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 on my kitchen sink and my non-existent left testicle, do not make and post this kind of content on YouTube or other platforms frequented by lots of minors. This video will show depictions of fetish and NSFW content that I strongly discourage. These examples are purely for educational, documentary, and commentary purposes, not wank material. Some of these fetishes are truly disturbing, so consider this a trigger warning for literally everything you can imagine. And I do mean literally everything. Many creators of heat content are misguided minors, so do not send hate or harassment to anyone in this video. If you see this gross content, kick the report button in the stomach and beat it with a wooden spoon. This video is my opinion, so form your own conclusions on the subject matter. We good? Okay, we're good. We chillin'. So, what is heat content? As per Encyclopedia of the Stupid, which is definitely not a hypothetical book that is totally, definitely not written by an autistic girl consisting of schizophrenic ramblings spewed out of her facehole and finger grabbers, heat content is a genre of content created by neglected iPad kids who discovered what adult content is, and makes explicit content either for clout or to online date. This content is often posted to platforms frequented by other kids, such as YouTube and TikTok. Sometimes, in the worst case scenario, YouTube kids. He often refers to the fact female mammals go into this rut that makes them go like, "I'm horny, I must have sex right now, ah!" Which iPad kids misinterpret as a synonym for hentai, basically. Honestly, I don't understand what is so hard about setting up parental controls on kids' devices. If you're not tech savvy, ask someone, or look up a tutorial. In this day and age, there is just no excuse for a child under, say, like 13 to 16 to not have any form of digital supervision. If you can't spare 5 minutes to check on what your child is doing online, then frankly, don't give them open internet access. It's that simple. Even basic restrictions like banning certain keywords or requiring permission for app downloads can make a huge difference. While kids can sometimes find ways around parental controls, even just having them in place is a deterrent and a sign you're at least trying to pay attention. I grew up without parental controls, and my parents didn't pay much attention to my online activities, and it almost ruined my life. I genuinely do not want any other child to go through what I did because no one was there to keep them safe. Let's look at some numbers to underscore the risk. A 2022 Pew Research Center study found that 95% of teens aged 13 to 17 use YouTube, and 19% report using it almost constantly. Common Sense Me reported in 2021 that 42% of children aged 8 or younger have their own tablet device. These statistics show that these platforms are super accessible to young children. I know I'm being harsh. It's because I take this issue extremely seriously. This isn't about being overly invasive. It's about putting basic safeguards in place. And please know who your kids are interacting with, both online and offline. I'm not blaming the kids who make this content. Often they don't understand the gravity of their actions. The fault lies within the adults around them who fail to educate and intervene. Then we wonder why kids are hypersexualized and trying to grow up too fast like those Gen Alpha Sephora girls. For their own safety, children making this content should be permanently removed from social media until they're old enough to use it responsibly. This isn't about bullying them off the internet, it's about protecting them from extremely dangerous situations including, God forbid, contact with predators. To the parents of these iPad kids, please do better. Like, oh my god. Anyways, we're gonna be going over our first specimen of hell for today. So grab a paper bag because the contents of your stomach are gonna look like YouTube's Totally Human Moderation office. Empty, but a hot mess inside and out. The most notorious form and most well known of this is Gacha Heat. Gacha Life is a series of chibi-style dress-up games made by Lunime that is very infamous for holding the most toxic and mentally deranged fandom of infants I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. That's saying something. It is heavily criticized by outsiders and the few and far between normal people in this community. Fun fact, Yoshida, my avatar, was originally designed in Gacha Life and looked something like this. Absolutely nothing is off limits to these Gacha Heat creators, sometimes referred to as heaters. And I do mean nothing. Yes, this absolutely 100% includes children as young as babies, animals, abuse, rape, grooming, orgies, incest, mpreg, bodily fluids, BDSM, alpha omega stuff, etc. Some of the really nasty, freakiest of Freaky Bob stuff. Actually, that's disrespectful to Freak Bob himself. This is just degeneracy created by a bunch of stupid kids and sick fucks. This started becoming an issue around 2018 to 19. With this also sparked a subculture that reviews gacha cringe. The name is pretty self-explanatory. Around late 2019, gacha heat would be commonly used as a term for minor-produced hentai of their gacha characters. This would only get worse after the Toca-19 lockdowns as kids spent more time on the internet. Around mid-2020, this content would spark massive backlash from parents, gacha tubers, and others. Since then, the gacha life community was split between two sides. The normal people and the toxic, degenerate, weird people doing stuff for shock value or for some other reason. The biggest problem with this taboo content is that most people who make it and consume it are literally under the age of 13, and sometimes even 10. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, so basically, gacha heaters are just minors grooming each other until they become gooners that don't understand boundaries. Some of these people even do erotic roleplays with each other, and it's just super gross. A cautionary tale about giving kids too much creative freedom without educating them about the super dangerous behaviors coming with being a borderline sex pest as a young child. YouTube's terms of service says that sexually explicit content is very much not allowed, and definitely not if a minor is engaging in, producing, or consuming that content. Myself included, because I'm 17 years old, obviously, but I'm still making this video because fuck you, I guess, I don't know. Also because it's a federal crime and, you know, you shouldn't do that. It's just really gross stuff that I feel like I shouldn't really have to explain why it's gross. We're gonna be looking at some examples of gacha heat today. Get your paper bags ready, cause it's about to get freaky. What the hell is it with these kids and diaper fetish content? I don't get it. I'm not trying to kink shame by saying that—
Yes, you are. Just admit it.
Respectfully, go fuck yourself. Anyways, I find that diaper fetish content irks me because to me it feels like it often sexualizes infantile behavior, and it's on that line for me. That is not to say that everyone who's into diapers is a diaper degenerate, as I call them. And you ditched over my Papachu got cheaters. Papachu especially fucking scarred me for life. Like, oh my god. Okay, I don't care what you do in private life, just as long as you're not like those people, okay? What makes it worse is that these creators often label it like 12 plus or 13 plus or whatever.
Even though it is medium to hardcore porn using Gacha life.
I genuinely don't understand what goes through their heads that makes them think that this content is suitable for people in that age range, because it isn't. I don't even think it's appropriate even for me, and I'm fucking 17. I turned 18 in, like, I don't know, 7 months. These videos have hundreds of thousands, maybe sometimes even millions of views. I hate it here. Just a friendly reminder that this eye cancer of a video is 3 years old and probably made by someone as old as my Roblox account. This was either made satirically or a kid unironically doing this. Either way, I fucking hate it, and I do not want to watch this video ever again. Unfortunately, me and Baby Bunny are gonna have to edit this video afterwards.
Go. What are you doing?
Wednesday Adams is like 13 years old or something. The editing of this is super atrocious as well, like 2 videos were slapped onto each other. I had to censor for obvious reasons, but she's like barely wearing anything. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I get paid $2 an ad for what? Sister!
Oh my god, no, I can't believe I have to wipe my sister's ass.
What? Are we just gonna sit there, or do you want more?
Hey, Jacob, baby, make sure you flush toilet, okay?
Baby, this is my little sister. Oh, yes! Thankfully, this video is age restricted, but that doesn't change the fact that one of these characters is probably underage. Like I said in my old poo video, if a character is a child, it should not be included in 18 plus material because it doesn't make sense. If they aren't old enough to consume it, they should not be included in it. We have the Infinity Stones of Gacha heat content right here. Scat fetish, a possibly not okay age gap, and incest. Like, what's next? Futanari?
It induces labor and closes your vagina so the babies don't come out. Good luck.
Fuck. IAH. It hurts. Yes, the are wearing off. Don't touch my babies. IAH.
This is so messed up on so many levels that I'm like not even sure where to start. I'll just let that speak for itself.
I just want to jump off of a flipping building, everybody. What is this heat crap I keep finding? Yoshida, I want to know what it is.
You'll find out soon enough. Get up before I whip out the rubber chicken.
Oh hell no. I am leaving.
Personally, I think Gacha Heat is F tier for the sole reason that a lot of the fetish content is morally questionable or downright romanticizes borderline illegal things. I'm just shocked that these get so many views and probably a pretty number of reports, but they still exist on YouTube. Meanwhile, other creators like me get their videos taken down solely for exposing these disgusting creators. This form of heat is far more niche than gacha heat. It typically isn't as graphic or frequent, often leaning into sus jokes, but still disturbing because it is still being created by kids, and that's never really okay. Melon Sandbox, formerly known as Melon Playground, is the iPad Kid version of People Playground, and has been criticized for plagiarizing People Playground's art style and gameplay mechanics. Not only for that, but also because the creator of this game was caught allegedly being like really creepy to minors. I'll just leave it there since I don't feel like the right person to talk about those allegations. I found out about this on a video by John X Woodcat, I think that's who it was. I don't know, I don't remember. I know there was a video on it though. Melon Playground is highly moddable, which is how some of this inappropriate content is created. I can't fucking read. Users either leverage existing mods or create their own, including character sprites with features, let's just say. The game allows you to drag characters around like ragdolls, so you can imagine how that goes when people try to create explicit scenarios. Most of these inappropriate mods are found on sketchy third-party platforms. I only found one video that's really on par with the gacha heat, but it's still disturbing. Most of what I found in this category was more on the funny and stupid side. Thankfully, I just put this in C tier though. That doesn't mean I endorse any of it. Kids shouldn't be making sexually charged videos even as a joke. And yes, these creators often use code words and other tricks to bypass moderation, so there's that. I don't know who decided to make a cat thing out of emojis and turn it into explicit content, but they genuinely need help. The very first results when you search emojicat on YouTube and TikTok are heat content. That is how you know it is a serious problem. Sometimes these emojicat gooner creators even lower the video brightness to evade moderation, forcing you to crank up your phone's brightness. Joke's on them. My screen is OLED. This content is particularly prevalent on TikTok. Unlike the gacha life community, which has a normal side, the emojicat circle seems almost entirely devolved into this disturbing content. Literally every instance of emojicat I've seen involves sexually suggestive edits or sexually explicit stuff. It is bad. Yeah, it's bad.
Hello, I am Ruki Naoto. I am 12 years old and I am a small content creator. I make memes, reactions, storytime, and gaming videos. I am gonna talk about my personal experiences with emojicat heat. In my first time seeing this was Bali pouring bleach on his eyes, with the title being "Don't Check the Sound." Finding myself curious after seeing this, I decided to click on the sound, and boy, I wish I did not do that. Multiple nasty types of shit in the videos, and a lot of more stuff I cannot save because of YouTube reasons. Worst video I saw under the sound had an emojicat and another emojicat with just the word heat on the head started illegal R-wording the cat, and another one showed a cream pie and more censor stuff that was really bad. I do not want to say what else I found because of how bad it really was. I was extremely uncomfortable after seeing this. I was really disgusted and horrified. I tried reporting every single one, but I am pretty sure they're still up. As I'm speaking, only 2 of them I know got taken down when I checked the sound again. But yeah, that's all you're getting from me. Continue, Benny.
We'll edit out the stutters, don't worry. Many of these videos are produced using TikTok or editing apps like CapCut, Flippy Clips, Stick Notes, and a Light Motion, utilizing their animation features. Nobody really knows where these things came from. One thing is for certain, and is that nobody over the age of 14 unironically likes these things enough to be in this community. Some of the heat content is bait, but it still doesn't change the fact that they're posting it on platforms with users as young as babies. Emojicat heat caught on early, so now almost the whole community is full of horny kids who crave attention they don't get from their parents. While researching for this video, I literally found a video of a kid, the owner of one of these accounts, editing themselves to appear tied up and added an emoji cat next to them jerking off. I won't show it, but it's just so gross. It's fucking ew. Some of these creators are literally kids under the age of 10 sexualizing themselves. It's so fucking gross. Oh my god. Okay, I need to calm down. But that made me want to throw up, and I am not joking. Where in Sam Hill flying baby bunny fuck are your parents, child? Where are they? You're putting yourself in harm's way. Like, stop this now. I have to do a lot of censoring, but just keep in mind that these videos are made for anyone of any age to watch on these platforms, even though it really shouldn't be. I don't know who the hell is spaking the pee-pee to an amalgamation of emojis on a screen, but you're kind of a freaky weirdo.
Especially if it is the kinds of edits involving real-life kids.
I seriously can't get over that. Like, if you're spanking your pee-pee to that, like, you should probably get locked up. I'm being honest. I suggest grabbing another paper bag because yours might be full already. Those are titties. Those are freaking titties, dog. Boobies, nipples, and basam. The report button is looking mighty sexy today, unlike the stupid fucking cat on my screen. I can't even tell what is going on half the time. Is that supposed to be vor or inflation? I genuinely cannot tell. Kind of reminder that there are whole ass accounts dedicated to this shit, like dozens of them, maybe even hundreds and thousands of them. Thankfully, the compilations of these sometimes get age restricted by community guidelines, but this is still cancer. This is cancer to every platform it touches. Like, nobody should be forced to see this. Why are you using audio of a literal baby babbling for something like this? Genuine question. Like, you cannot be for real. I think this is worse than the gacha heat content because at least with gacha you can find normal stuff. With emojicat, it is so oversaturated with heat content that it is going below gacha because I found real children trying to sexualize themselves within 5 minutes of looking at the heat accounts on TikTok. Which is something I haven't really seen with gacha heaters. Genuinely fuck this shit. I do not want to look at it again. Toca Life World is a game similar to Gacha Life, created by Toca in 2018. You might recognize them from games like Toca Kitchen and Toca Hair Salon. The game is designed for kids aged 8 to 12, acting as virtual dollhouses where you could create characters, decorate homes, roleplay, and explore. Seems innocent enough on the surface. The content of this game sometimes is quite questionable though. I don't know why they felt the need to include this face in the game, but it is being used for the wrong reasons. Did they have ulterior motives by having it? I couldn't tell you, baby girl. All I could say is you'll be seeing this expression a lot. Most of the heat content with Toca Life World consists of characters undressing, having babies, kissing, moaning, even. Toca Noca and Toca Papa can be videos of themselves because of how bad they are. Toca Papa sexualizes children, celebrities, pregnancy, and this one specific video I found by them was basically a guy with glittery purple hair raping women and making them have like 9 babies. It was really gross. It was disgusting. Toca Noca just makes sexually explicit thumbnails that make me wanna...
Stop that. Now, YouTube will come for your spleen.
Oh, shut up. As with other categories, most of the creators are kids or sometimes content farms exploiting children. I can tell it's often kids making these videos based on the size of their fingers in the shots as well as the production quality. This heat content is often clickbait, but it's still very yucky. Much of it appears on YouTube Shorts, by the way.
I like having eyes. I want to gouge them out. I really hate this video. I'm only here because this song, it's copyrighted. Oh, the horror. This song is copyrighted because this song, it's copyrighted. I like having eyes. I want to gouge them out. I really hate this video. I'm only here because the music is copyrighted. The music is copyrighted. I'd rather be in the ocean. The music is copyrighted. The music is copyrighted. Haruka, what the fuck is this? YouTube copyright. It's bullshit. Sanity? We lost it. Why is that? It's because music is copyrighted. I can't believe I have to rap about it.
This was created by a girl who looks like she is no older than 10. Let that sink in. I hope she gets in trouble for making this video because this is actually so bad. I won't show her channel username to prevent harassment and weirdos finding her, but this just makes me sad.
I can't believe I have to rap about it. Doesn't matter, didn't ask. Replacing these songs are such a task. Because YouTube is fucking whack. How about that? Gonna claim me now. Just wait and see. I like having eyes. I want to gouge them out. I really hate this video. I'm only here because this song, it's copyrighted. The music is copyrighted.
This girl looks like a child. Need I say more? The song playing in the background has one that goes, "I have dirty thoughts about you," or something like that. I don't have much else to say. I'm just simply speechless. I want a Toca Life hurl. Toca Life World is going in D tier. There's a large prominence of Roblox R63 heat stuff for the obvious reason being that Roblox is super duper popular amongst kids and teenagers, but in recent years the Rogooners have skyrocketed, and so has its content. Most of this content is created using edited PNGs of Roblox avatars, or in role-playing games like Brookhaven or Meep City. Of fucking course it is those two games. The Roblox Rogooners and NSFW content has always been a problem since Roblox first came out, but the amount of them today is unfathomable, and have started creating off-platform communities dedicated to this gross stuff and children. Even creators of popular Roblox games have been caught in some of these communities. Roblox R63 is one of the main reasons why the Rogooning problem is so bad, and why this content exists at this magnitude. You do realize that 40-something% of Roblox's player base are under 13s, right? What is it with gooners and constantly sexualizing women's bodies to children? I don't understand. You cannot tell me that this isn't intentionally sexualized. Kids are watching this goon-bait garbage. The comments are clearly made by children under the age of 13. If you really want to make stuff like this, put it on websites where kids won't find it, you disgusting, perverted excuse of a human.
Mama's boy, huh? I will be your mommy. Now go clean your room.
I want to swallow bullets. I hate it here. I hate this. I despise it. I want my neck to toaster bath itself. Take me out of this misery. This is torture. Stop doing this. The channels I'm about to list are the ones most notorious for making these disgusting animations. And they go by the names of Meowcat, Basilero, Galaxy Senpai Channel, CDPL, Blanket Boy Rep, Newbie Animations, Lake Sprout, S5 Star Omega, and many more. What is it with these R63 animators and farting? Like, it's sickening. You cannot tell me that these channels don't intentionally target kids because they use things that easily attract kids like Despacito Spider, memes, clean language, and Skibbity Toilet. And of course, Roblox itself attracts hives of kids by default. Just leave Despacito Spider out of this. He doesn't deserve to be included in this farce, baby girl. If you see this content and your younger loved ones are watching it, please take away the device and report the channel along with the videos. They have no place being seen by children. One of the first things I saw when searching Wildcraft Heat on YouTube was Wildcraft Heat Rant. So we're here with the ride for this one. A pretty gross one, that is. This is the final one we're going to be talking about today. Wildcraft is a free mobile game made by Turbo Rocket Games where you play as several different wild animals in an open world environment. The animals are customizable and there are options for single and multiplayer, including a chat feature. This game is targeted at kids and people who like role-playing as animals that has unfortunately been affected by heaters. Wildcraft is like a crossbreed of Roblox and Animal Jam by the looks of it, while looking like that one 3D cat role-playing game, if you know what I'm referencing. But I don't play Wildcraft, so like, please correct me if I got any of that wrong. Apparently people make servers dedicated to ERPing. These heaters do what heaters do best, and is making degenerate shit of characters from kids games, and heavy emphasis on degenerate. At this point, I think you know how it goes already. Some people mod the game to make their avatars look naked or add moding audios. Some people also draw over the animals to make it look like they're doing things. Part of the problem is that the chat filters are shit, so people can easily ERP with each other and rarely get punished for it. These people advertise their content to minors as well, so yeah, just let that sink in for a moment. Let's watch some of this trash and I'm gonna give my thoughts. I only heard of Wildcraft because of the heaters, by the way, so yeah, I don't know if that says anything. What the actual hell? Keep in mind that this video is rated 14+. Who dips her pussy in water when goofed up? As a female, I have never had the desire to do that, but I'm also not a cat. So, yeah, by the way, this goes on for way too long. What the fuck?
Yeah, I regret coming back with the milk. I am leaving for the Oreos. Goodbye.
No, don't abandon me, baby bunny. Come back. I need more emotional support.
Oh, so I'm not enough for you. Fine then.
Damn it. My emotional support from me exploded and my pet left to become a fat ass. In all seriousness, as I said with dipping your pussy in the water, like, what does this accomplish?
Because YouTube is fucking whack. How about that? Gonna claim me now. Just wait and see. Nah. I like having eyes. I want to gouge them out. I really hate this video. I'm only here because this song, it's copyrighted. The music is copyrighted because this song, it's copyrighted. Haruka's been holding me at gunpoint, sitting at my breaking point as life has no other purpose than rapping this fucked up.
Okay, so you're too good for these creatures. Is this supposed to be animal racism? Only white foxes get to touch your dick? Expand your palate a little bit, baby girl. In case you can't tell, I'm joking. Please put down the phone and touch grass instead of digital animal ass. Also, I am not reading the description. No thank you, I pass.
Song. Nah, 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 nah. Copyright slang.
That is straight up a dick. That's straight up a cock and balls right there. 2 of them, actually. If you think these animals look sexy, you need help. Those aren't even anthropomorphic. Those look like real animals. It's kind of gross. You should probably go to a facility if you thought posting this was a good idea. Okay, I should probably stop it there before I get in trouble again. I'm just gonna skip to the conclusion and put Wildcraft in D tier because I'm just speechless. Actually, truthfully, disrespectfully, honestly, just what the hell, bro? All of this is really gross, and I hated watching it. What makes it worse is that all of these are created by children under the age of 13, or perverted adults trying to groom kids into becoming gooners by making over-sexualized animations. It needs to stop. This society is becoming so over-sexualized, and I'm sick of seeing it. If you're a parent, please check up on the stuff you're doing. Use the parental controls. It's not optional these days, it's a necessity. Part of the reason why I think kids frequent social media more than platforms more appropriate for their age is because they either don't exist anymore or have been overrun by weirdo-philes who want to hurt them. They go to social media because they don't have dedicated spaces anymore, let alone ones that keep them safe from these weirdos. If you made it this far, comment "stop the heat" and turn on the air conditioner. Remember that this video is my opinion and is not intended to endorse or promote heat content or to spread harassment to these creators. Please just report any heat content you see in the wild, and if I got anything wrong or incorrect in this video, please let me know. Anyways, bye everybody!
Thank you for watching the video. You are so baby girl. Did you know Bonnie Rose goes live 3 times a week? She goes live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. Join the Discord. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you don't, I will eat your phone and spawn 69 spiders in your bed tonight.